Hello everybody, Dave here, and I'm fucking roasting. I'm also getting a bit pissed off with shit fucking masking tape. I must get new masking tape. Okay, I can't remember if I've previously recorded a video clip of this or not, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that of the projects that I've been doing, I've just finished the resin project, and my little brother is coming back from, he's moving back to England from Poland, and I've offered him the round table that I picked up fucking nearly 2 years ago now. It's already been that long. Holy shit. Maybe, no, it's about a year ago. But anyway, it's the round table. I've only got the one of them. And so yeah, I've offered it to my brother, because the rectangular table I am going to keep for myself, that's mine. I've had to stop doing my carving project so that I can get this done, because I'm on a bit of a time limit with this. So I just want to mention the processes that I've been through with the table so far. Okay, I have stripped down the table using the furniture remover, the furniture varnish remover, top and bottom. It has been sanded and sanded and sanded and sanded, and then sanded and cleaned, and then sanded and sanded and cleaned and sanded. So it's been through a lot of processes, which I think I've got a bit of footage of. So now I'm in the position of, I have the round table here in my living room, where I am going to be doing the finish on it. Through there, where is kind of my little workshop nowadays, that's where I'll be doing the legs, which I can do basically at the same time as this. So if I'm waiting for layers to dry on this or whatever it may be, I can still do the legs. Now with the legs, I'm basically going to get my superfine foam pad and give it a quick roughing up. Basically, I'm not going to be looking at stripping it with furniture remover or anything like that. I'm just going to rough it up and then go with, hopefully this, the Ronseal dark oak gloss, because that's the finish that I'm hoping to use on the table. Now what I've decided to do, I was in two minds about whether to do the underside of the table or not, but I decided, you know what, I will, for once. Well, two simple reasons. One, it was a bit messed up, it needed sorting out really, and two, it's a perfect opportunity to test that deep oak. I nearly said deep oak. Yeah, deep oak colour on this wood, because the only other wood I've used that on was that sort of really cheap pine, and it barely fucking did oak to the colour. Now I'm not expecting it to do loads to this colour, but I would like it to at least give it a bit of depth. So like when this gets wet, the colour on it is lovely, and I'm hoping that that's what the deep gloss is going to do. If it doesn't, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, because I don't want to go putting the mahogany finish on this. I really don't. And I mean, this is this isn't a clear varnish. It is there to add some colour to it. So we'll see how we get on with that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that to the underside, and probably just keep applying it until I'm happy with the colour. Once I'm happy with the colour, then I can always put clear coats on, but I want to get the colour first if I can, then flip the table over and do the top side with the same stuff. So I want to get to a point where I've got all of the colour on it, and then I can just do the clear, because I don't necessarily need to do the clear on the underneath. At the end of the day, it's not going to get seen. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. One downside to having doing this in my living room is it's going to get it has got a little dusty in here, but at least the rest of it now is just thinner varnish basically. There will be some light sanding at different points, but now that I've got my super fine sanders, I can go much finer on the sanding that I'm going to do on this. So yeah, so the clear gloss, I don't really need to use it on the underneath because it's not going to fucking get seen anyway, but I can do it on the top. Now, I mentioned about the masking tape. I have basically gone all the way around the edge of the table, applying the masking tape in strips about so big, and it keeps fucking peeling off. So I've then gone round, leaving about half a centimetre to centimetre gap at the top, in a much bigger piece, just to fucking try and keep it fucking held down. And I must admit, I don't know who the fuck made this fucking masking tape, but it's fucking shit. So I do need to go and get me, at some point, I want to get some masking tapes about 1.5 inches wide. So much better, it should be. Because also when I flip this over, I'm going to want to seal the underside so that I don't get loads of runs onto the woodwork I've already done. Right, now one thing that I'm going to do with this project as well is, unlike with my shelves and all that lot, I am basically going to do everything on fast forward mode, because then I'm going to end up with much shorter videos, because let's put it this way, I'm still at this moment in time still producing videos from my set of shelves which I finished making about 3 weeks ago, and I've still got probably another, I don't know, maybe 40 videos to do on it, and at the moment I'm basically trying to publish one every day except for Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I want to do this in as short a time as possible. So having said that, I'm going to stop fucking waffling and I'm going to get cracking on with this. fucking press record, didn't I? I fucking finished it.